Hey people, a second video before the year is out because there was another question. And the question was, what card should I charge? Because I notice sometimes that jams don't charge Gekkerin. What's up with that? It's a good question. If you're new, or in most scenarios, the answer is you're gonna charge Gekkerin. Like if you go to Dustloop looking for combos or video combos, whatever, you're gonna find this is the standard card that people are gonna charge. And there are two reasons why we charge this, right? The second one, or the first one, is because it gives us a hard knockdown from the air to allow us to go for a second card. That's the first reason. The second reason is so we can get a bow, right? Those are the two main reasons why we charge Gekkerin. There's a third one, of course, and it's that if the opponent is that we can do the Karageki, right? And it's easier to get a PK combo from it. Those are the three reasons, and there are three very good reasons why you would charge Gekkerin. But there are scenarios where you see jam players charge a different card. They will charge a Ryujin card, probably. Don't know what's up with that. This is just my perspective. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's the right one. But the reason that I personally charge Ryujin is if I'm fighting in a matchup where there is a very oppressive neutral or a very oppressive pressure that I don't want to deal with. And I just want to have a horizontal DP. And what does that mean? Well, Elphelt is on the screen for a reason. I hate this character with a passion. Because she has very oppressive normals. You can't really play neutral with her in an honest way. And she has very oppressive pressure in the corner that can be very difficult to escape. Another character is Johnny. Again, he has really far-reaching neutral buttons. And you want to deal with that in some way, and having a horizontal DP is a good way to blow through their buttons, right? The third matchup that utilizes the Ryujin card is Slayer. And that has to do with Slayer's backdash, the way his dashing works, because he's invul for a very long time. So it's very difficult to lock a Slayer down, it's very difficult to try to nail him in neutral because of the way his dash works and the way his dandy step works, right? So Ryujin is sort of a way to circumvent that because it has a lot of active frames and it's moving forward. So if you have a Slayer knocked down, let's say, actually doing a meaty Ryujin is sometimes an option. I'm not even bullshitting that one. So dealing with, very evasive characters like Slayer, that's one way. Or just dealing with oppressive neutral or oppressive pressure. And let's show an example of this. And I'm no expert on Elphelt or anything. This might not even be optimal, but I'm just trying to simulate the situation. So she's going to knock you down, she's going to get your Pineberry, she's going to do 6-8, she's going to charge a shotgun. Right? That's something you could probably see happen, or something similar. Thing is, even if you block the overhead, there's still the shotgun. She doesn't have to fire that immediately. She can stand still for a second, she can get a powered up shot, and now she's plus at a distance that is super awkward for you as a jam. Because she's too far out for any of your buttons to reach, but she's gonna reach you with her stuff. So even if you block this, it's still a very not fun scenario to be in. So how can we deal with this? Well, let's say we don't have a Ryujin card, right? That's gonna happen. She's gonna hit the shot, Pineberry's gonna explode, and she's gonna get a full combo. But if we have a Ryujin card, we can use those strike invul frames to blow through the whole thing. And it's not going to lead to much, but We are out of the corner, we're back in neutral. This is a much better situation to be in, right? And that's pretty much Ryujin. It's just dealing with oppressive pressure and exploiting gaps where you can use the striking ball, or blowing through buttons that are oppressive and neutral, or dealing with Slayer and his bullshit movement. And that leaves us with the Kenrokaku card, so the DP card, right? This one. And I am not good at what I'm going to do, because I never really do this that much, so you'll have to bear with me. But the reason players, generally speaking, will charge a Kenrokaku card, or a DP card, is if there is Oki that they don't want to deal with, like Milia Oki or Dizzy Oki, let's say. Because our normal DP does not have a lot of strike invul frames, it's fairly slow, it's susceptible to lows, and it still is even when guarded. But with card, you actually get a proper DP that has proper invul frames and can actually blow through some of the more oppressive Oki that, say, Milia has, or Dizzy has. But Dizzy has a whole catalogue of options that will beat that shit. It's horrible. Anyway, that's one reason. But the main reason people charge a Kenrokaku card is probably because they want to do instant air dash DP. And why are we doing that? Well, it's a cross-up. So, I'm not good at this, but see if I can do this. Yeah, basically that, but doing it faster. So you can land and do stuff. It should be a PK combo, I'm bad at that one. That's the main reason I think why people would charge a DP, is that they've gotten a knockdown and they want to do a cheeky cross-up into combo. So those would be the reasons why we charge each specific card that we do. I hope that was useful, and Happy New Year's, everyone.